And Misty River Introductions has matched thousands of people over the past 26 years, matched them with spouses, life partners. Let's find out more right now as we are joined by the CEO of Misty River Introductions. Linda Miller joins us. Hello, Linda.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, good.
Now, 26 years ago, why did you create this? What was the need that you saw then?
I think I lived in a small community, geographically isolated, so I saw it as something very local. People didn't have opportunity to come in contact with other single people, and I thought this would be a great idea, so I started it, and it snowballed very quickly, where I was all over Ontario and Quebec. So,
wow. Okay,
yeah.
so you use dating coaches, matchmakers, correct? Is that the proper terminology?
So we are matchmakers.
You're a matchmaker.
We do dating coaching as well.
Okay.
So not only do we want to find someone who's going to be a great match for you, but we want that relationship to end up being the kind of relationship you're looking for.
Okay.
So I have a way that I want you to do things, date, and it ends up yielding better results, shall we say.
So then why is this, so better results than what? The online dating?
Yes.
Or just going out there sort of just on your own, wondering what to do?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of frustration right now with online dating, and we're sort of the anti-online dating people. So a lot of time, it's not that people can't meet someone online. I know a lot of people who've done it, but it's just so time consuming, and you waste a lot of time with relationships that don't go anywhere,
yeah.
or with people who aren't being truthful or aren't really even looking for something long term. So there's plenty of space for that. That's not what we do. We're for people who are looking for something long term. They don't want to date for the rest of their life.
Okay, so you'd like to give us right now some do's and don'ts when it comes to either first dates or when you're first contacting somebody. Where would you like to start?
Yeah, so I really like people to not text. I find sort of texting is, I want people to earn your time. And the way you do that is by getting together with them, having a phone conversation with them. 2 or 3 words texted on a phone is not good enough.
It can be taken the wrong way, too.
And it goes south very quickly.
Yeah. Okay.
And so we want you to have a phone conversation, and that's another rule I have, not more than 15 minutes on the phone. Because you're not going to really know whether or not somebody's a good connection for you by talking to them on the phone anyway. Even if you spend 3 or 4 hours on the phone with someone, it's not going to tell you anything, and it's the wrong message. You're saying to someone, you've done nothing to earn my time, yet here I am spending all this time on the phone with you, with somebody I don't know. I don't have anything better to do. Whereas if you keep it at 15 minutes, you know whether or not you like the sound of that person's voice. You know basically the few things, whether or not they said things that interest you. And then you move it into a restaurant situation. So another rule, it should not be a coffee shop. I like people to go to a restaurant. Part of courting is feeding, so I want people to be able to have something where they can sit and talk and relax and maybe have a drink. And then at the end, another rule. Yeah. If the man likes the woman, he should pick up the bill.
Okay. So
just the first time. It doesn't have to be every time, but part of courting, again, feeding, you're expressing interest to someone.
Yeah.
And so
I'm definitely from the traditional school myself. I mean, I'm in my 40s, but it's still like I'm not old by any means, but I believe a man should perhaps do the gentlemanly like thing and pick up the tab.
Well, if you like somebody, for sure.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so let's talk about who's using the service then. Just everyday good people.
So everyday, we're predominantly sort of mid-20s plus. We get a lot of people that are busy professionals. We get a lot of young people that are looking to have a family. Maybe they've spent their last 2 years getting a degree, and now they're at the stage they want to really have something serious. We get a ton of retired people up to 85, 90 years old, believe it or not, have used the service. So.
Okay, so how does the service work then? Are there different packages?
Yeah, different packages. People arrange for an interview. It takes at least an hour. We go through things. I make sure people are who they say they are, so we need identification. We need to know if you're working, that you work at a specific place. We won't blow your cover. We won't call there and say, hey, Joe's using Misty River Introductions, but we'll make sure that you are who you say you are, you work where you say you are, do that kind of thing. So we do some due diligence.
Okay. So can I ask this then as well? Success stories over the 26 years, I mean, there's got to be more success stories than not when it comes to your service.
We've had thousands of marriages, 75% success rate. So people that come to us, 75% of them actually age out of the service with someone they've met through us. So yeah, tons and tons of happy couples. I've got 25, 26-year-old kids running around who I match their parents.
How does that make you feel, knowing that you've changed the world?
It's a great job.
Yeah.
And the people that work for me as well, we all think that we do the best job.
Do you get invited to a lot of weddings?
I do, but they're always on weekends.
So what's happening on weekends for you then?
Well, I have, that's for my husband.
Oh, that's his part of the rules?
Yeah, no.
Weekends, I think that's a good idea.
No weekends, but yeah. A lot of people want the anonymity, though,
Yeah.
of using a service, so they don't necessarily want me at their wedding. They want to be able to say, oh, we met through friends.
I get you, but I just know there must be so many grateful people because you've changed lives.
For sure.
And they want you to be a part of this. Okay, at 15 seconds left, mistyriverintro's.com.
Yeah.
You go there and you take all the steps that are needed.
Yeah, and there's a 1-800 number on that website, and you'll talk to one of my staff or myself.
Linda, thank you very much. Misty River Introductions.
Thank you.
Great work. More daytime coming up on Rogers TV.